What's going on, everyone? We have to go over Zcash because I've been talking about how I think Zcash is going to dump lately, and it's been doing that actively. So we're going to talk about that today. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor, none of it's financial advice, but let's go over this. So as you guys can see, Zcash currently doing bad right now. $508. It already dropped below $500. I just read something on Twitter. Someone said Zcash is never going below $500. But as we can see now, it actively went under $500. So yeah, you can't stop it, right? What goes up must come down. This happens all the time. Zcash is down 11% in the last 7 days. And look, Zcash had a nice big run, okay? It had a nice run. Can it still run more? Yes. But remember, it was up over 1,500% in the last year, and now it went down. Now it's only up 884%. So it still has a long ways to go down if it does have like a huge dump. But what I do see here is a symmetrical triangle. Obviously, we've been talking about this. So as you can see here, it could be bullish, also because we have the bullish expanding triangle still. So yeah, we still have that. But I've been saying, if we break this area right here on the symmetrical triangle, we are bearish and we're looking towards 440, and we actually went below it. So there's a possibility that we might continue to drop. Now I could bring this down and we could redraw the symmetrical triangle, which yes, it kind of could fit like this, right? Because it does hit multiple times. It hits there, still hits all these areas back here. So yeah, it could definitely mean that we're still in the green, right? But the same fact remains. If we break out down here and we go to 440, then you know we're in pretty bad territory. But we could still go down with this bullish expanding triangle. But I wouldn't worry about anything down here. I think people would buy Zcash up if it goes anywhere in this area. So I don't think there's much of a risk after like $300. After it goes below like $300, I don't think there's too much of a risk. But because like right now, obviously a lot of people are diehard like Zcash people now, like out of nowhere, right? Literally, people came out of nowhere, and it is like a cult now. But again, if we do pump, it could come out of this right here. This is a %R trading exhaustion. This is pretty much oversold on the %R trading exhaustion. So we could get a nice pump coming soon on this. When? I don't know. But let's see if it's fast enough, because if it doesn't happen soon, we're going to eventually break this symmetrical triangle to the downside. And something that could speed this up is if Bitcoin ends up pulling back some more too. And I've been talking about Bitcoin because the short-term trend up here on the %R trading exhaustion has left the long-term trend. When we see this, when the short-term trend comes back, usually results in a crash in price. So we could easily see the price crash on Bitcoin here, and that could have some negative effects on Zcash as well. So that's something I've been paying attention to as well. But yeah, anyways, we're still in the same area here. I'll let you guys know, if we start pumping up here, we get back above 540, we start getting back above $600, and mainly if we get back above $685, back above $685, that's that major resistance up there. Once that happens, we are in the green again. But for now, if we're seeing us go anywhere below 440, I would definitely watch out. So anyways, this is pretty much all I got for you guys today. If we look at the longer time frames, you can see that there is a possibility that we could continue to pull back even more. There's a huge downside potential to Zcash. So just remember that there's huge downside potential, and the upside potential, the risk reward isn't really matching at this point right now when you look at all the indicators. So this is the %R trending exhaustion on the daily chart. As you can see here, if it continues to dump, that would be really bad. Lots of selling pressure on the MACD here. So yeah, but yeah, like I said, $440. If you see it go below that, run for the hills. But anyways, this is all I got for you guys today. Hit the like button and subscribe. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. As always, I'll be back with another video.